Hello. I just want to make this. I saw, I think like 2 days ago, something about squirrels attacking people in California as their habitats are being destroyed. And apparently this happened in New York a few years ago during the Wuhan lockdowns. And I think it was New York. Just looking at everything going on in the world, I'd like to remind people, especially Christians, and the real ones, not the ones who say they are but they really haven't ever read the Bible, or but they claim to believe it, but then when you actually quote it to them they get angry and say that's not in there or whatever. I mean the real ones. I want to remind y'all, the first seal in the book of Revelation, is a guy going out conquering, spirit of conquest. The second one is people rising against one another and harming one another, even within internal communities. Read it verbatim. It does not say, oh, a guy went out and did a diplomatic conquest and then war happened. That's not what it says. The third seal does not say famine. It says prices will increase on things. On the basic things you need. A penny, which was actually translated from a denarius, it was like the lowest level of currency at the time, but it was a day's wages for one man's labor at the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder. It'll be a day's wages just for a single loaf of bread. The oil and the wine, the finer things in life. And this wasn't like necessarily cooking oil. This was like medicinal oil, aromatics, stuff like that. Like essential oils, I guess, whatever, however you want to put that. But the fourth one is a quarter of the world killed by the sword, so conflict amongst people. Famine, arguably induced by that conflict and the destruction of food and the inflation that's going to happen from the arbitrary increase of prices, and wild animals. And I think we're getting ready for it.